yeah, man. So I seen this clip, right? Peace, love, blessings, prosperity, all that good stuff. I seen this clip, man. I need both of my hands to talk, man. I can't. Well, I don't need them, but damn, like, let's be for real, man. Jesus Christ, man. I seen this video, right? It was this dude. He was on some shit. He was I don't know who. One of them niggas that go out and catch bitches. Pickup artist or something. Yeah, pickup artist. Yeah, he was a pickup artist, and he was basically on some shit like, what that motherfucker say? He was like, yeah, man, when you hollering at a chick, right? When you hollering at a chick, and I try and put the video up in front, you know what I'm saying? But I don't wanna have my channel for using that shit. I don't wanna have my channel I don't want to have my channel, whatever the fuck they do, I don't need none of that shit on my channel. I'm already cussing up a storm, talking shit, raising all type of sand on my page, so I don't need that strike or no strikes like that, man. I already got enough going on. I'm trying to make something pop with it, but I gotta wash my shit. But anyway, basically at the end of the day, the pickup artist was on some shit like, you gotta, that motherfucker say, he said, you gotta, when you hollering at a chick, when you getting at the bitch, when you're approaching the bro, when you're doing a cold approach, you gotta sit there and treat her. He was like, you gotta treat her how she feels she rates. How she feels she rates on a scale of 1 to 10. So if you looking, you gotta be some kind of psychic. You gotta look at the bitch. You gotta use your Jedi. Telepathic power. Oh, she thinks she's a 5. Oh, she thinks she's a 7. Oh, she thinks she's a 3. Let me step. Oh, she thinks she's a 9. Oh, she thinks she's a... And you got... After you do that, okay, she thinks she's an 8. She thinks she's a 9. Let me slide on over there and treat her like a 9. And that's what you're supposed to do when you step down. I'm like, man, this is ridiculous. I've never in my motherfucking life. Oh, shit. And then he went on further to say, okay, well, and how do you know she thinks she's a dime? If she thinks she's a dime, she's going to be walking around the bar, the club, stank attitude, nose in the air, doing this and doing that. Woo, woo, woo. I'm like, damn, homie, what the fuck you in? She gonna be, as a dime, she gonna be doing all this shit. Man, that motherfucking bitch could be having a bad day. The bitch could have got a bad text and mad as fuck down. She could have been having a rough day. You never fucking know. That's because she walking around with a stank attitude. Don't mean she might just be strictly there for the drinks to relieve some stress or something. You know what I'm saying? She might be there with a homegirl who just lost somebody, and her homegirl is sitting there, you know, going through it. Or she might have just lost somebody, and her homegirl is treating her out, you know, just to get her mind off the situation. Her dog might have just died. She walking around the bar looking crazy. Like, you know, come on, man. We can't really just sit here. For somebody to think that is wow. And I'm not going at the people, but I'm just like, man, you guys be making some motherfuckers famous on here. Y'all be making the wrong motherfuckers famous on here, man. Listen, you can't sit here and say just because this girl has a certain walk to her, just because this girl has a certain type of posture to her, just because this girl has some kind of aura to her, body language to her, that she automatically considers herself a 9. She automatically considers herself a 10. She might not consider herself nothing. You ever thought about that? The bitch might not even consider herself anything but another motherfucking woman out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But you, well, not you, but these guys are sitting here, oh, she thinks she's a 10. Oh, she thinks she's a 9. And formulate their whole approach off of what the bitch might think she is. Nigga, the bitch might... So you think she a dime walking around like that, you go up to her and she really thinks she a 1. What you gonna do then? Listen, man. Listen, it's really all intimidation, to be honest with you. Just even having a thought like that, it shows that some of these guys are still intimidated by women and their looks. Nigga, you gonna step, homie. You know what I'm talking about? I don't give a fuck if that motherfucker look like you think she a dime, stank this, walking around the club looking stank nose in there. You think that's how dimes carry themselves and all that. Dimes don't carry themselves. Like, I don't see it. That's not my POV. You see what I'm saying? That's not my POV. Now, I have seen the stank attitude and all that, but man, I've seen fucking fives throw that, in my opinion. I've seen fours throw that. Nigga, I've seen goddamn threes throw that same stank attitude, stank walk, stank talk, all that shit. I've seen threes do it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and the threes do it because it's motherfuckers gassing them up in that inbox, motherfuckers gassing them up at the party, motherfuckers got their head on swole, you know what I'm talking about? And the three might just have a fat ass. She might have a fat ass, now she thinks she's a goddamn quarter horse, you know what I'm talking about? But it's all insecurity, man. You don't step to no chick talking about, oh, she thinks she a dime. Let me treat her like a dime. There you go, pedestalizing. You pedestalize, let me treat her like a dime. Oh, she might think she a 7. Let me go treat her like a 7. Oh, she thinks she's a 1. No, you don't, it ain't like no stick shift. You ain't downshifting the bitch. You handle these bitches accordingly. When you step into a bitch, partner, you step to that same 10 like you would step to that motherfucking 1. You step to that motherfucking 2 like you gonna step to that motherfucking 5. You step to that motherfucking 5 like you gonna step to that motherfucking 3. You step to that 3 like you gonna step to that motherfucking quarter horse. You know what I'm talking about? Stop letting these motherfucking women intimidate you. The worst she can say is no. Is she gonna whoop your ass, nigga? Is she gonna whoop your ass? Is she gonna haul on? She might say some shit verbally, get on your motherfucking head, goddamn, depending on. But I mean, at the end of the day, it ain't gonna turn into no sour ass shit like that, man. Listen, you step how you step. If she's a 10, in your opinion, you still step like you stepping to anybody else. She breathed the same air as you. Her motherfucking shit stink, nigga. Her shit, I'm sure her shit smell probably worse than yours, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that bitch don't motherfucking shit gold, nigga. That bitch don't shit gold and piss liquid goddamn platinum, nigga. The fuck you mean? You know what I'm talking about? Listen, man, that bitch ass stink. That bitch shit stinks. You step up to her like her shit stink, nigga. Anytime. If you at the bar, if you find you heard this from Cool himself. This is the rundown, nigga. This is the rundown. You step out to the bar next weekend or tomorrow or tonight and you see a dime and you find yourself having a little anxiety about approaching this motherfucker. Somebody any girl, I don't care if she a dime, a 5, whatever. If you feel like you have any anxiety, this is what you do. You look at that motherfucker and say, yeah, that motherfucking bitch shit stank. And I know her shit stank because Cool told me her motherfucking shit stank. You know what I'm saying? And you walk up to that stank motherfucking shit having ass bitch and you holler. And you talk to her like her shit stank. God damn, girl, what's up with you, man? Fine motherfucker. What's happening? I'm just saying. You conduct yourself the same way. You don't walk up to her like her shit stink. That's repulsive. Why you walking to some stinking ass shit anyway? Go up there and smell that bitch and she smell like a whole basket of tuna over there that's been open for a week, nigga. You gonna run. You know what I mean? But listen, just, handle your business. I don't give a man, fuck that shit. Step. Nigga, you don't need, if you in the bar or the club, I'm here to tell you, you don't need to worry about it if she gonna goddamn reject you or not reject you. You need to really worry about if she with there with a nigga that don't know how to goddamn handle another nigga hollering at his bitch. You see that's what you need to worry about. Worrying about hollering at her, that's the least of your motherfucking concern. You need to, is the bitch really here by herself? You know what I'm saying? And if you see is the bitch really here by herself? Is the bitch really here with her friends? Is she here with a nigga? Did she meet a nigga up here? You need to worry about that, because that could get stupid. All the rest of the shit, she ain't gonna whoop your ass. She ain't interested. It ain't nothing that motherfucking broad could say that could really hurt your feelings. You step, you got denied, cool. Walk off on to the next bitch, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. All this goddamn, it's like they be looking for mathematical formulas when it comes down to the bitch. Nigga, ain't no mathematical formula when it come down to hollering at these hoes. Nigga, it's none of that shit. You know what I'm talking about? You just gotta go, shoot your motherfucking shot. If it's a swish, it's a motherfucking swish. But one thing you can't be is scared to play the motherfucking game. You can't be scared to step on the motherfucking court. You see that motherfucker, you know what I mean? You step, you holler, get rejected, cool. On to the nice meeting you, baby. Go on. Nice meeting you. I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? And they may just brush that shit off, on to the next bitch. You know what I'm talking about? On to the next motherfucking bitch. On to the next motherfucking bitch, dog. Don't all that shit. Sit there, oh, I'm gonna go treat it. She thinks she a 10, so I'm gonna treat her like a 10. I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna take control of the situation. I'm gonna lead the dynamic. Now, some of that shit is alright. I'm gonna lead the dynamic. Some of that shit is alright. You go holler at a bitch and she trying to act like she cool. This shit. Hey, would you buy me a drink? Hey, let's sit down and get a drink on you. You know, some shit like that. And you don't want to buy that bitch no. Don't let her leave. Nah, we ain't doing none of that. No, I'm not doing. Hey, listen. No, we ain't doing that shit. So yeah, you want to lead the dynamic in that situation because she trying to lead you to the bar for some drinks and shit, nigga. If anything, you supposed to be, hey, let's have a drink. Let me get you a drink. Get to know you a little bit. You know, something a little different. But hey, you talking to her over there in the corner, she like, hey, I'm kind of thirsty. You might get me a drink. Now she's trying to switch the dynamic, but that's a whole nother video. And like I told you, I don't really play ball and shit, so I ain't even gonna get into that shit. I don't buy bitches drinks. Nigga, fuck that, nigga. I think it's one of my old videos, nigga. I don't buy bitches drinks. Hell nah. Hell nah. I don't buy no bitches shit like that. I don't buy no bitches no motherfucking drinks. Fuck you think this is, man? Hell nah. That's just me, though. I don't buy no bitch no drink, my nigga. But if you do, that's on you. That's your thing. And if that's your thing, run it. I don't really play bars like that. Yeah, man, I like to really just, you know what I mean? But I'm not one of the type cities either. You see what I'm saying? I'm in a town. I'm not one of the type cities where it's a bar here, bar there, bar here, bar there. You can really bar hop and shit. I'm not in one of them. If I was in one, I may be doing it. But now, I know I wouldn't do it if I was in one. I know I wouldn't. But it may have had a better chance of growing on me had I been in one of them type towns or cities. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, man, don't never be intimidated by the bitch, man. That bitch ass stink just like that. Well, I ain't gonna say ass stink, but that bitch shit stink just like everybody else's. That bitch breathe the same motherfucking air. You cut that motherfucker open, she gonna bleed goddamn red. 9 times out of 10, she ain't gonna bleed blue. She ain't gonna bleed green. She ain't gonna bleed goddamn chocolate milk, nigga. She ain't gonna bleed none of that shit. She ain't gonna bleed none of that shit. She gonna bleed red. You feel me? So peace, love, blessing, prosperity. Strive not to be intimidated by these bitches and get at the bitch. Get active, get down. You know what I'm saying? Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share this with somebody who need to hear this, man. Somebody who constantly, if you got a homie that's constantly pedestalizing bras, they might see one thing. Hey, man, she's so fine, man. Woo, woo, nigga talking like he'll drink her motherfucking bath water. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she's so fine. Look at her, man. Ooh, look at her. Look, like she's just God's gift to the motherfucking planet, nigga. Like anybody you know like that, send this video to him. And if he's hesitant about hollering at the chick or hesitant about making his move on the chick on the campus, at school or whatever, send this shit to him. Because I'm going to tell him, man, that bitch shit stinks. It smells. It smells horrible, nigga. It smells motherfucking horrible. Her shit stinks, bro. And I'm not trying to down women or none of that shit. Her shit stink. Just like your shit stink. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just like your shit stink. Her shit stink too. Y'all on a level playing field, Jack. Unless that bitch is shitting goddamn gold around this motherfucker, which we know she ain't. There ain't no need for you to feel no type of way about when you holler at. When I come across a bitch that really is shitting 24 karat gold bars, I'll switch my shit up when I holler at her. But until then, bitch getting the same motherfucking match. You know what I mean? What's up? Yeah, it's the same thing. What's happening? I said, what's up? What's happening? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You see what I'm saying? What's good with you? How you doing, miss? Damn, I like that. Work your mojo, man. Don't be scared of these motherfuckers, man. It is what it is. Man, because I ain't going to hold you. I seen a chick that's a quote-unquote IG model yesterday. I ain't going to say I was disappointed, but she. That's all I'm gonna say about that. She. But I will say she did look like a shit though. I will say that much. You know what I'm saying? But blessings, I gotta get in this gym.